Good morning, and welcome to Unity in Lynnwood Silent Meditation. I'm Prayer Chaplain Colleen White, and I will be guiding today's meditation. We welcome all of you, whether it is virtual or you are present in our sanctuary. In our world, change happens. And I can attest to that. Last Thursday, I got braces. I was not expecting this, but it happened. And so I had to deal with it and decide it was okay. We have to look forward to the fact that we are facing climate change, that food prices have gone up, that artificial intelligence is there. Along with it, we know change is inevitable, and we are going to need to adjust. We have the opportunity to go ahead and face those changes positively or negatively. Let's choose positively. The following are a few quotes regarding change. Andy Warhol said, "They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself." Steve Jobs said, "People who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity, stated, "Instead of operating from that place of despair and hopelessness, we can move forward with hope and with a clear vision for tangible, practical steps we can take to live in harmony with our environment. All of us together, it's doable. The time is now, and the agents of change are us." As we go forward with meditation, reflect on ways you have dealt with change effectively, and how might you continue to be a successful change maker in our ever-changing world. At this moment, settle into your space, calmly place your feet on the floor and get comfortable. Let every part of your physical being simply relax. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Release outer concerns or inside disturbances and relax into a peaceful state of being. Calm the area around your eyes. Release your jaw and reduce tension in your shoulders. Once again, breathe in and exhale. Go into your heart space, the place where God lives within you, and feel the holy presence. Know that you are one with the everlasting presence of all that is. Peacefully, we go into the silence. As we come out of the silence, take a few minutes to feel your presence re-enter into this moment. Breathe in and breathe out as you gently open your eyes. Thank you for choosing to join us this morning in silent meditation. Know that our shared peace, our presence in this world, is that which resonates throughout the universe. We are the catalyst for positive change. We give thanks for your presence, whether virtually or in person physically this morning. We are thankful for the many volunteers, hearts and hands that serve Unity in Lynnwood, as well as for Dr. Richard and Matthew and our church staff who contribute in multiple ways to Unity's well-being, outgoing research, and support. As you leave today, go in peace and know that you are loved. And so it is.
One power, one power, one power, one power, one power, one power. There's one power invisible, yet we see it everywhere in everything. One power indescribable, yet we speak of it in every word we say. Mysterious until you know the truth, as simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, Hashem, or Heaven's Door. It's Muhammad, it's your mind, it's your soul, or it's your sign. It's the universe, it's music, Mother Earth, or Father Time. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? Whatever name you give it, it's the very air we breathe. Oh, it's the power of the love in you and me. One power, one power, one power. It's one power, one power, one power.
Good morning. Let's begin this morning with a meditation to help you strengthen your connection to your own soul. Let's move away from that tendency to look outwards and take a short journey inward. I invite you to close your eyes and make yourself as comfortable as you can wherever you are. For the next minute or two, let's follow a 3-step process to further release that ego distraction. Step 1 has you feeling the idea of someone, somewhere, sometime. Imagine the space you are sitting in right now. Feel the air on your skin. Observe everything about your body that you can. Notice any smells and observe any sounds around you. As you breathe, simply be aware of what your senses bring you. What is this thing that you call I, me, or myself? Where is it in your body? Can you feel it in your feet, your torso, your heart, your brain? Or perhaps this I, me, myself is just a thought. For step 2, let's examine no one, nowhere, at no time. Observe yourself as if you were watching yourself meditating. Now ask yourself, who is doing this observing? Who is watching your body? Take a moment and check for thoughts in your mind. If you find any, imagine the thoughts floating in front of you like soap bubbles. Ask yourself again, who is watching these thoughts? Who imagines the bubbles? Who is this observer? Now, if there are any thought bubbles, just pop them one by one. As you do so, imagine that you are no one and nowhere, and you are at no time. Finally, let's move to step 3 of everyone, everywhere, at every time. Imagine you are surrounded by a ball of soft white light that represents your soul. See that ball of light expanding so that it starts to cover the entire planet, and then further to engulf the whole solar system, and finally to contain our galaxy and the entire universe. As this white light expands, so you are one with the one, infinite, everywhere and everyone. And so it is.
It's the moment of creation. It's an everlasting peace. It's the freedom of forgiveness. It's the sweetness of release. It's the joy of inspiration. It's the sunlight on your face. It's the birthright of all nations. It's the boundlessness of space. It's the beauty of the baby, the serenity of sleep. It's the anger we abandon for its love that's most deep. It's one power. It's one power. It's the power of the love that lives in you and me. It's the power of the love in you and me. One power, one power, one power. It's one power, one power, one power.
Good morning, Unity in Lynnwood. You look shiny and happy today. It's great to see you. If you will join me in welcoming our youth by singing You Are the Light.
You are the light, you are the light, you are the light in this world. You are the light, you are the light. Here they come. You are the light in this world. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine so bright. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine so bright. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light in this world. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light in this world. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine so bright. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine so bright.
Good morning. It's Youth Sunday. Happy Youth Sunday. I am going to turn the mic over to a couple of our youth. So starting with Miss Sophia Mason, who will be telling you a little bit about her experience at Kids Camp.
Hello. Today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about Kids Camp. So to start, our theme was the me and we, as it says on the shirt. And I've had some pretty good experiences at Kids Camp. Not pretty good, but really good. Well, we had a ginormous slip and slide, some really good food. We had a pool, we had some fun games, and the counselors were really awesome too. Well, I highly recommend Kids Camp for anybody thinking about going. And for me, it was my first and last year. And I have to say, if you're last year, it gets really fun. So that's basically all I have to say about Kids Camp.
And next, I'm going to bring up Kendall to talk about the experience we all just had for some of our high school group at Unity Village.
Hi. So this past week, the YOUers, which is our high school group, we all went down to Unity Village, Missouri for our international YOU rally. So the theme that we had was learning about world religions and appreciation. So we learned about religions like paganism, Taoism, shamanism. We learned about many, many religions. There is a different theme every day. We were down there for about a week. And this was my very first IYOU, and I absolutely loved it. It was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in my life. I made some lifelong friends that I will never, ever forget, and they are just absolutely amazing people. So this coming Saturday, we have another one of our regional events, and this is Rendezvous for our YOUers, again, our high school group. So we're gonna be down there for 4 days, which is planned by our very own Regi, Zeno, and our and Sam from South Sound. He's our other Regi. So it's also not too late to sign up. So if you do have a YOUer that is interested, please, please sign up. It's an absolutely great experience, and I can't wait to go. But yeah, thank you guys.
Hi, I'm Zephyr. I also went to IYOU, and it was one of my best experiences yet. I went last year, but it wasn't as special as this year was. This year, one of our indies, one of them being Aiden, pulled together an amazing 5-day experience. It was very spiritual and a trip that brought me closer to my sense of self. I had a wonderful time meeting other people from around the country, from Florida, Georgia, Maryland, California, everywhere. Some of the things we did was like a crystal bowl sound bath for over an hour, many meditations, a God walk, an angel wash, and just so many moments of bringing each other closer. This is a trip. It is a once-a-year thing, but it is a trip I recommend going on if you can, because it is truly life-changing, and it has helped me a lot.
So we have one other event coming up next month for our Uniteens, which is our junior high kids. And there is still time to sign up for that event as well. It's August 21st is the day we leave. So any middle schooler that is looking for a really fun experience and the giant slip and slide, see me. So, and today, I just want to say, is National Ice Cream Day. So seeing as how it's Youth Sunday and National Ice Cream Day, and we are doing hospitality, guess what we have for you after church? Come see us after the service. We do have other treats as well, and all of the love offerings at hospitality goes directly to the youth to help scholarship and bring the kids to the events that you just heard about, which they're amazing events. And so we thank you in advance, and we love you. Would you please rise as you are able and help me join in blessing our youth? You are the light of love in this world. You are the light of kindness in this world. Let it shine so bright.
As the youth exit, please remain standing, greet one another, and try to learn a new name while you're at it.
In the right place, at the right time, I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place, at the right time, I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place, at the right time, I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place, at the right time, I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Uh-oh. Now you leave it to me to control this rowdy crowd. I don't know. And I'm sitting up here with all the prayer chaplains, and let me tell you, you can feel it. You can feel this aura of prayer chaplainness right here. It's pretty sweet. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Unity in Lynnwood. My name is Elizabeth Nachman, and I am your welcome host today. And my job is to make sure that you, and you, and you, and you, and everyone here in this room and in the metaverse feels welcome and that he or she or they belong. I have been informed, however, by my senior leadership that our service is cram-packed today, so my comment should be brief. I guess that means no funny stories. Sorry. Well, maybe just a brief one. Okay, good, I have one. I should take my cue from none other than Mr. William Shakespeare, who reminds us via Polonius and Hamlet that brevity is the soul of wit. Oddly enough, though, Polonius was actually loquacious at best and verbose at his worst. I, however, will not be Polonius, maybe. Anyway, I am reminded that we welcome every soul who walks through those double doors. Where you may have felt ostracized or alienated by your Wiccan tendencies or your devotion to a particular patchouli ritual or your vast rosary collection, we here at Unity in Lynnwood love all the quirks about you. When I was a kid, I had a tendency to collect what you might call misfit friends. A little girl with cerebral palsy, the third grade boy who preferred to hang out with girls, or the tomboy with a terrific snake collection. I've always preferred friends who were a little bit off. Oh, and if you consider yourself one of my friends, I hope you take that as a compliment. That's the way we roll here at Unity in Lynnwood. Okay, the quick story. I am reminded of a wonderful book from my childhood called The Lost Playground, which was the story of a homemade stuffed animal named mostly Frederick, sometimes Sam, who, having been created presumably by the mother of the story, resembles no animal whatsoever. His tail is too long for a mouse, his ears are all wrong for a cat, and his body is way too misshapen to be a bear. One afternoon, his little girl Jane runs off to get an ice cream in the park and leaves him lying face up on the ground. That evening, he is whisked off to the Lost Playground, where, in the company of conforming store-bought toys, he tries desperately to try on all these accessories, new ears, noses, whiskers, so that he might fit in, to become something identifiable and appropriate. It's an abject failure. And he feels completely dejected and miserable until he realizes that Jane loves him for exactly who he is. Weird misshapen tummy, ears, and all. Reunited, Jane tearfully tells Mostly that she will never, ever leave him behind again. I'm sure the moral is obvious. Rest assured that here at Unity in Lynnwood, we love you just the way you are. Funny ears, crooked nose, weird tutu, different beliefs, unusual orientation, all of it. Simply put, we love you, and we're so happy you're here.
Stumble through your days, got your head hung low, your skies are a shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside but you can shake away, 'cause you're just a dead man walking. Think of that, your only option. But you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun is up and the color's blinding. Take the world and redefine it. Leave behind your narrow mind. You'll never be the same. Come alive, come alive. Go and ride your light. Let it burn so bright. Reach it up to the sky, and it's open wide. You're electrified, and the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. Don't you want to stand up? Come on, come on. I see it in your eyes. You believe that lie, that you need to hide your face, afraid to step outside, so you lock the door. But don't you stay that way. No more living in the shadows. You and me, we know how that goes, 'cause once you see it all, you'll never, never be the same. We'll be the light that's shining. Bottle up and keep on trying. You can prove there's more to you. You cannot be afraid. Come alive, come alive. Go and ride your light. Let it burn so bright. Reach it up to the sky, and it's open wide. You're electrified, and the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in, 'cause we're dreaming with our eyes wide open.
All right, yeah. Don't we have the best band? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's from The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman, one of my ironically favorite movies. If you haven't seen it, it's, oh my goodness, it is worth a couple hours of your time. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I begin with words of gratitude for the immense privilege, yet again, of basking, as I like to say, basking in the immense depths of you. I begin by saying thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Hands on Housing, Saturday, August 5th. Every year, Unity in Lynnwood, under the leadership of Daniel Colfus and his team, partners with Homage Senior Services here in Snohomish County, selects the home of a senior who may be limited in their capacity to care for their home. We descend upon that home and in one day facilitate a radical makeover. All skill levels are absolutely welcome. You are invited to participate. Today is the last day to register for your free t-shirt. Visit the Welcome and Information Station. You may register to contribute during the morning hours or during the afternoon hours or all day. May I ask Don and Walayn to model the Hands on Housing t-shirts. Guaranteed to fit. Well, aren't those famous last words? Thank you for that promise, Don. My understanding is that the day will have great food and wonderful music, lots of connections, and be really soul satisfying on many levels. If you have questions, visit somebody in a turquoise shirt or visit the Welcome and Information Station. If you're a member of our virtual sanctuary today, we invite you to identify your geography, give us a first name, allow our social media host, Callee Gray, to welcome you, allow the others gathered in that room to welcome you, Deb and Ursula and Dale and Jennifer, Dallery, and so many more. Allow those in our physical sanctuary to welcome you by turning to this camera and speaking after me. Hello, you. Hello, you. We see you today. We see the potential of you. We see the divinity of you. We see the grand possibility of you. Welcome. Welcome. And welcome. Oh, my goodness gracious. There are 2 spots remaining for this weekend's 12 Powers Retreat. It will begin on Friday evening with appetizers at a private home in the Bothell area. It will conclude here. The $49 cost includes all supplies and all food. You may register by visiting the calendar page at unityinlynnwood.org. Look at all the phones coming out. Last 2 spots. How can that be? How can that be? You are warmly welcome to join us as we explore a core unity teaching. Now understand that the 12 Powers did not begin with unity or with unity co-founder Charles Fillmore. They predate by a long shot this particular iteration of thought. They were, however, organized in a unique way by Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore. In fact, today's entire service is dedicated through an extended meditation to an experience of the 12 Powers. Who has the 12 Powers? Well, you have the 12 Powers. That is the teaching. If you would like to pray with someone following the conclusion of our time together and you're a member of our physical sanctuary, join one of Unity in Lynnwood's trained prayer chaplains in this general geography. You have about 80 of them here today in support of you. Would those prayer chaplains in support of this community identify yourself by raising a hand or standing, please? You need me to give you a minute to... The general buzz is, you know what, we're all here. If you would like to pray with someone following the conclusion of our time together, let me just say, find somebody with the purple. I would be willing to bet there's not one of them who will deny your request to pray. And if you are a member of our virtual sanctuary this morning, you have the same invitation and the same rich privilege. You may begin the process by writing prayer at unityinlynnwood.org. Include a working telephone number and expect a call within a couple hours. Practical spirituality. Practical. It's useful. Do you mean it's useful? Yes, useful. A practical spirituality and a welcoming community. Surely that doesn't mean me. Yes, it means you. Welcoming community. I celebrate being a part of a community that is diverse in every meaningful way. Every week I like to support these 4 words with sentences we developed with your board of trustees and in conversation with each other in late 2014, designed to bring these ideas into greater specificity. Today I offer the second of 6 statements, and it reads as follows: we seek to discover and share spiritual practices which are repeatable and reliable, and to infuse these spiritual practices into every area of our daily living. That's what we do. That's what we do. Take words of invocation in the manner best suited to you today. You might choose to allow my voice to serve as your own. You are welcome to read with me, whether quietly or robustly. And the words for today read as follows: though imaged and named variously, there is a singular and eternal ground of being from which all life emanates and into which all life retreats. We choose to call this ground of being God. By extension, we come to understand that we are spiritual in nature, human in expression, and limitless in potential. We gather today to remember such truths, to celebrate our unity, and to honor all life. And before I relinquish the platform to your noble prayer chaplains for an experience I predict you will find rich, I'd like to acknowledge the beautiful flowers behind me. Today's flowers are dedicated by Callee in celebration of Sasha's and Sammy's birthday. So happy birthday to the girls. Happy birthday to the girls. It is an immense privilege to be able to welcome your chaplains to the platform for this extended meditation based upon Unity's 12 powers, that central core teaching. This is a meditation that was adapted from another Unity minister. Her name is Lisa Davis, a cherished friend of many in this room. For now, I would welcome Unity in Lynnwood's Director of Prayer Ministries, Barbara Thorpe, to the platform.
Good morning. The chaplains are honored to present this meditation to you. This meditation I learned from Reverend Lisa Davis, senior minister at Unity in Portland, at a Northwest Regional Conference a few years ago. Lisa explained that this meditation healed her. She was 23 years old and started having episodes of going unconscious in 1981. She had multiple tests, and medical science could not find a cause. She had been in and out of the hospital. Most of her youth, Lisa was raised by Unity principles and Unity teachings. Her mother became a Unity minister after Lisa was grown. Lisa became a certified spiritual educator and later a licensed Unity teacher. During one of her trips to Unity Village for training, Reverend Dorothy Pearson taught Lisa this 12-power meditation. Dorothy told Lisa she learned it from Charles Fillmore. Charles told her it was a meditation for healing. The 12 powers are also described as our abilities, our capacities, and our gifts. They are our true divine nature. We are all capable of expressing and using them. We need to practice opening to the one mind, to to express these powers in our human conditions and circumstances. Lisa started using the meditation twice a day, at least, sometime between 1984 and 1985. It was given to her on a simple sheet of paper. Today, you can receive that at the Welcome and Information Station after the service today. Sometimes Lisa would go unconscious in the middle of the meditation. When she awoke, she would start all over again. Lisa was healed by 1987. She became an ordained Unity minister in 1998. Lisa still uses this meditation daily, some days spending more time with it than other days. When asked if I could share her story and the 12-Power meditation, she wrote, "Yes, it is fine for you to share any part of the 12-Power talk and meditation process. It's been such a blessing to me." So we offer this meditation as a blessing to you. During the meditation, you will be guided to move a white light to a location in your body. If any time you have difficulty connecting with that part of your body, I invite you to gently touch the area after you move the white light there. You might sense it as a movement, an energy, or you might visualize the white light. It may feel like a warmth area. All is fine. If you don't feel anything, that's okay too. So I invite you to prepare for meditation. Gently close your eyes. Remove anything from your lap. Place your feet on the floor if you're comfortable doing so. Relax your shoulders and place your hands in your lap. Breathe in slowly. Feel the air moving in and out, in and out. With each breath, become more centered in your sacred self, your divine being. Breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Visualize a white light at the top of your head and bring that light into the center of your brain. Feel the light's gentle movement, the energy, faith. I am faith. I am the power of faith. I trust. I believe. I am faith. Gently move the white light to the area above your left eyebrow. See the light, feel it. Will. I am will. I am the power of will. I choose. I am will.
Gently move the white light above your right eyebrow. Understanding. I am understanding. I am the power of understanding. I know. I realize. I am understanding. Gently move the light to the center of your forehead and the third eye area. See the light, sense its energy. Imagination. I am imagination. I am the power of imagination. I envision, I create. I am imagination.
Gently move the light to the throat area at the base of your tongue. Feel its presence. Power. I am power. I am the divine power of power. I use my power for good. I am spiritual power. Gently move the light to the base of your skull. Sense it. Feel it. Zeal. I am zeal. I am the power of zeal. I am directed energy. I am zeal.
Gently bring your attention to your heart area. and move the white light all around and through your heart. Love. I am love. I am the power of love. I am harmony and unity. I am one with the one. I am love.
Gently move the white light to the solar plexus area, the upper abdomen. Sense the light and its energy. Wisdom. I am wisdom. I am the power of wisdom. I discern with ease. I am wisdom.
Gently move the light to just below your navel. See the light. Feel it. Order. I am order. I am the power of order. I balance and adjust in perfect order. I am order.
Gently move the white light to the curve of your lower back. See the light. Feel the energy. Strength. I am strength. I am the power of strength. I stay the course. I am stable. I am strength. Gently move the light to the bottom of your spine. Feel the light's presence. Elimination. I am elimination. I am the power of elimination. I release thoughts, beliefs, and things that no longer serve me. I am elimination.
Now gently move the white light to your generative, reproductive organs. See the light. Feel the light. Life. I am life. I am the power of life. I am a vital presence. I am life. Gently continue to move the white light to your hip area, then down your thighs to your knees. Move it gently to your lower legs and to your feet. Then see or feel the light filling your abdomen and your rib cage. See it flowing and filling your upper back, and shoulders. Then down your arms, past your elbows, and forearms, and down into your hands. See and feel the light radiating from your entire body out past your body. See it flowing out into the world. You are a being of light. You are a being of light. Silently say to yourself, I am the light. I am the light. Rest in the light of your being. Marvel at your brilliance as we rest for a few minutes in the silence.
Breathe a little deeper. Move your feet a little. Rock your body a little. Open your eyes as you are ready. Love and appreciate yourself right now. Appreciate the light you are in the world. Charles Fillmore believed that when we have fully realized these powers, and they are in perfect balance, we express as Jesus the Christ did. Your capacity to be the light of the world increases with practice. So I invite you to use this meditation often. A handout is available at the Welcome and Information counter, and our virtual guests can receive it by emailing administration@unityinlynnwood.org or to go to the printable page on our website and print it out at home. When times are tough and the light seems dim, it helps to remember that we all came into this world to be the light of the world. We encourage you to study and practice these abilities, these powers regularly. So in times of darkness, you remember you are the light. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross said, "People are like stained glass windows. They sparkle and shine when the sun is on them. But when darkness sets in, their true beauty is revealed only if there is a light from within. Be the light. Shine bright. We bless you. We bless you. For you are the light of the world. Go forth and shine." And so it is.
I'm a little too blissed out to continue, I'm afraid. But I will. Now is the time that we would like to give you the opportunity to give back to this extraordinary community, and what an extraordinary experience from our prayer chaplains. That was just lovely. Thank you so much. Usually we offer a quotation about giving, but here's an interesting spin on that from Brene Brown. Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. For many of us who have a naturally giving nature, we may need to practice in receiving gratefully. As you receive openly, your giving means more to you and also to us. Electronic giving options will appear on the screen. For those choosing to give a physical gift, the ushers will be gratefully passing baskets. If you want information about Unity's programs of regular giving, planned or legacy giving, please grab a Giver Circle card or see Dr. Richard directly. And to those already participating, a special thanks. Please join me in the affirmation as it appears on the screen. I give freely and fearlessly, fulfilling the law of giving and receiving.
Blessed always, blessed always, are the arms of God surround us. that we rest in God and say amen.
Thank you. I have a few announcements, but before we get to that, we do like to take just a moment to welcome anyone who might be new or newer today. If you might just give us a little wave. Any newcomers? Oh, so grateful that you're here. Please join us in Friendship Hall for ice cream afterwards. And just a couple of little things to note. In the seat pocket in front of you, there are a number of cards. There's a newcomer's information card with some, oddly enough, information on it. And there's a stay in touch card. If you fill that out, you just get an email or two from us a month about all the wonderful things that are going on here. Also, feel free to stop by Soul Things Gift Shop, pick up a copy from Marion of The Daily Word. This is a book of inspirations for every day, and it's a great way to start your day. Before I also proceed to announcements, I would like to welcome the indomitable Ms. Jerry Brocker to the platform.
Good morning. I guess the microphone would be good. That was really cool. Thank you. So why are we here on this beautiful Northwest morning? I'm here because something keeps drawing me back. I know that God is just as present at Fred Meyer's across the street as it is here, but I definitely prefer being here. The first day I attended 5 years ago, I was moved by the positive, welcoming energy. I was worn down from surgeries, infections, and chemotherapy. During the preceding 3 years, I lost the ability to laugh or cry. I felt like one of the Stepford wives. But I'm eternally grateful for surviving something I was not supposed to survive. I had an 8% chance of being here today, but here I am. I credit Unity in Lynnwood for much of my recovery and growth. The concepts of New Thought were familiar to me. I had been a religious science practitioner and was active at both Center for Spiritual Living and Center for Spiritual Living East Side, and attended Unity in Bellevue for a while. But sitting here, the first day, listening to Matthew sing and Dr. Richard talk, I knew I needed to be here. As soon as I was able to drive by myself, I started coming earlier and earlier and staying later. That hasn't gone away. I took classes, I laughed, I cried, and I grew. This was my sanctuary during COVID. I had picnics in the parking lot. I watched the service while sitting in my car with my dog on my lap. I'm sure there are others who crave a safe place. We welcome them. With all that is going on in the world, this oasis of love and wisdom is important. The energy created here has the power to manifest a new reality, more love, more kindness, and endless inspiration. This is part of my why. Now it's your turn. To quote Uncle Sam, we want you. We urge you to complete your surveys. The second one will be sent out this week. They're short and they're confidential. It's important that your whys are heard and incorporated into our vision. The Board of Trustees could sit around and create the why of UIL. Then we could just announce it and move on. But we want you to be part of the process. You are Unity in Lynnwood. We have a beautiful building called a church. We have a beautiful environment. We have inspiring, dedicated leadership. But really, we are all the church. Join us for the visioning next week. Help create our why.
Thank you, Jerry. Those were very inspiring words, and we appreciate it. Just a couple announcements to conclude. If you were part of the crew that worked yesterday on the hand restoration of Unity in Lynnwood's 5.5 acre nature preserve, would you just stand up for a moment so we can give you a round of applause? Woo! I heard it was a very successful contribution, so thank you all. Just a couple of other things to note. We have a lot of small group ministries that are very busy, one of which is the third act. For those who are 60 or greater, bring your own lunch and lawn chair in case there is not enough picnic table seating space at Spruce Neighborhood Park on Friday, July 28th at 1:00 p.m. Also, join us for the second in our summer concert series, also on Friday, July 28th, 7 p.m., entitled Celebrating the Ocean in Song with Pint and Dale. This couple has performed around the world, collecting songs from the British Isles, the coastal regions of France, the Canadian Maritimes, as well as the Northeast U.S. Come prepared to sing along to guitar, mandolin, fiddle, penny whistles, and hurdy-gurdy, offered on a love offering basis. And finally, last but not least, Unity in Lynnwood's annual community carnival and picnic, Saturday, August 6th, 12:15 p.m. Please allow Unity in Lynnwood to celebrate you. Shuttle service will be active from the Fred Meyer parking lot all morning to accommodate the family-friendly bouncy house. I guess that's for all family members, maybe? Dress appropriately. Cotton candy machine, games, and more. Nature walks and great music will be included. Please do register for this event and all events by visiting our calendar page at www.unityinlynnwood.org. Thank you.
So take a deep breath as we begin the second half of our service this morning. Barbara Thorpe, prayer chaplains, thank you. Thank you. What a gift. What a gift. To the Reverend Dr. Jennifer Lovejoy for providing inspired improvised music. Thank you. Oh, ministers who play the piano. It's a marvel, isn't it? So I understand ice cream awaits you. What I don't believe many of you know, when we speak of the 5.5 acre nature preserve, is this started closer to 5 years ago now. And by design, it has to be hand restored. We don't get to use power equipment or trucks or anything of that sort. So when you look beyond these magnificent windows, what I want you to know is that everything you see, you own. You own it. And it suffered from decades of abuse that started 5 years ago, not with grabbers and shovels, but with dumpsters. We went through multiple dumpsters, multiple truckloads. And what I don't believe you know is that you are so close to being able to enjoy a salmon creek that exists about 50 feet to your south. Okay? So not only will you be able to meander that way and enjoy the salmon creek, you will be able to cross that creek and enjoy clearings and idyllic walking paths. You will be able to attend a yoga experience in the forest, a Tai Chi class. You will be able to pull up a cedar stump and enjoy a good book, or shortly thereafter, a cup of really delicious organic coffee from your restaurant. How exciting does that sound? That's what I don't believe many of us yet grasp, and I want to keep that narrative alive in you and for you and with you. Take a deep breath. Let's close with that same discipline with which we began. We call it prayer. It matters not what we call it. It's a time of elevation, perhaps. That's my term, a time of elevation to those prayers that are already underway within us. We are always praying. The only question is, what is the quality of the prayer I am being today? So we inject a moment of intentionality. Not that the moment of intentionality would be an exception, but that it might become our way of being. Let us close with the ostentatious, bodacious, audacious suggestion that the God of my understanding is fully present, fully at hand, fully ample, at the very heart of me right now. At the very heart of me right now. For any sense of incompletion or confusion, there is a wisdom. For any sense of lack, there is a sufficiency. For any sense of disconnection or disharmony, there is a harmonizing agent. And always life. There is life at the heart of me this day. So let my hope be renewed in this. Let my faith be bolstered. Let my spirit be lightened. May my path be straightened. The God of my understanding is right here, baby. It's right here. And it's enough. And we close this time of remembering, as we always do, with sung words of blessing and with sung words of farewell.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on.
The challenge before you is to learn a couple new names as you depart this room and